And we're live. I'm Cameron Deshnod.
And I am Evan Gonzalez.
And we're here to talk about something really serious today, guys. Okay. Sometimes I think we joke around a little too much on this podcast, but at its heart, it's really about the inner politics of Afghan and the current state of the Ukraine. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. But side note,
Mhm.
how's your day, Cam?
It's been going pretty good, actually. Yeah, I've been having a pretty good day. I woke up I woke up at a good time this morning. It was like 8 o'clock. I woke up, so I think that's like a reasonable time. Like, what time do you think is reasonable to wake up, Evan?
I think the time that's reasonable to wake up is like 8 o'clock.
Right? Because listen. This is my take on the situation. Okay. If I'm beating the sun up, if I'm outworking the sun, something's wrong. I should not be doing a better job than the sun is. Okay.
Yes.
Right? That's ridiculous. So I don't know why people are out here waking up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., you know what I mean, when it's still dark out, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah. No.
That's absolutely absurd. Now, granted, I sleep a little longer, you know what I mean? Sometimes we hit that 10 a.m. type deal, could go for that, but I've been waking up a little earlier recently. How you feel about that, Evan?
I feel the same way, to be honest, because, like, bro, the sun is the power, is like the mitochondria of the cell.
Of the universe,
Of
bro.
the universe. I mean, of our universe.
Yeah. Do you think we're the center of the universe?
Hell no. There's
You
no
don't?
damn way. Did you hear about like that one system that was found? It was like Tedron or Lebron or
Lay it on me.
I so like this is like new system out there
Yeah.
that has like water on it.
Okay.
And it's
There's
like
water. That's
no,
good.
no, no. It's like the same thing as like Earth, but it's
Yeah.
like it's weird. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good because
No, dude, it's
even
good.
though
It's really cool.
it's like 40 light years away.
Yeah.
It's possible we can make the travel if we make a big enough ship.
Yeah.
It's like Wally, that ship. We need that ship. Are they TikToking out there?
I think they might be, Evan. I think they might be.
Are they TikToking on the
Dude,
pod?
I think they're TikToking on our pod. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous, man. We don't stand for that. What else don't you stand for? Do you stand for the flag, Evan?
Which flag are we talking about?
You can pick the flag.
Do we stand for the North Korean flag?
Okay. This is gonna get a little controversial, but if we go by what the North Koreans are saying, they all said unanimously, we're having a great time over here and nobody's being forced to say this.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta take them at their word, right?
Yeah.
I gotta take them at their word. They want to get in this.
Yeah, bring them in there.
Yeah, bring
them in there. Yeah.
I have no clue what this is, but we have some groupies. So that's kind of nice.
Like this is what
why
they
we
would
need
do if you
curtains.
would come to North Korea. They would set up this propaganda like this.
Yeah.
In the window.
This is us propaganda. This is two guys talk propaganda right now.
So, not gonna lie, North Korea is really bad, but their flag is kind of fire.
Really?
So,
let's pull up the North Korean flag.
Yeah.
They're gonna watch us pull up the North Korean flag.
Yeah, they're not gonna know what we're pulling up on the screen. I mean, the flag is not gonna lie.
Yeah,
The colors, I like the color
banger.
scheme. I like the
Yeah.
I like the color scheme.
What do you think of the North Korean flag, Evan?
I'm gonna give
It's not bad.
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
I give it a like 6 out of 10. Let's find the South Korean flag.
South Korean flag's way better.
You think so?
Yeah, it's like has white in it.
Yeah.
I think, right?
I mean, this one had white in it.
Yeah, no,
that is fire.
That's fire.
That one's fire.
That's a
I'm
solid
not gonna
8.
lie.
That's a solid 8.
That's
for
a solid,
me.
yeah. Would you like to buy one, Evan?
For 49.
I'm gonna add to cart.
Yeah,
Personally.
I mean, add the cart. Yo,
Yeah.
matter of fact, add the Philippines flag to cart too.
Really? How do you spell
Phil?
Yeah.
Philippines.
Philippines. Good. Oh, that one's fire too. I'm not gonna lie. Do you think it's a better flag than ours?
Yes.
Add to cart.
Design wise,
Um,
bro.
They're so concerned out there.
Bro, our flag is so ass, bro.
It is, dude.
Like if we think about it.
Yeah. Who
like,
else has a killer flag?
What's
the hold on, wait.
I'm gonna lie, like
what's the New York flag?
New York flag.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible. Look up the Connecticut flag. It's even worse. It's literally the same thing. Connecticut flag.
I don't know. That's what Connecticut.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing.
It's terrible. I wouldn't add that to
It's
I want to see our friends again. That's them. What about them? What if they were on the flag? What would you rate it?
I would rate
What
it
would you rate
a
that?
10, 11 out of 10 because they
11
seem
out
like
of
nice
10?
people doing
They
TikTok.
do,
I think their
yeah.
flag would be the
What do you think their
TikTok flag.
TikTok's about?
Their TikTok is like the.
They're waving.
It's so I don't know. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. You see,
I'm gonna
they're blowing
guess.
kisses.
Yeah, they seem really nice. I want to say they're like professional dancers because we saw them moving around a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Give me is that correct? I saw them pointing. I want to say professional dancers. That's my bet.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, look at that. Those are dance moves right there. Those are dance moves.
Yeah, no.
I
for
bet
real.
that. I bet that. Sorry, Evan, back to our original stance.
Yes.
Afghanistan, right?
The Afghanistan flag.
Now I gotta Google it.
Dude, the Afghanistan flag is actually kind of tough. It's not as good as the South Korean flag,
Yeah.
but it's up there. And plus, what American did to Afghanistan is bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually tough.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
like
actually tough.
it's good colors. I like the color scheme they have.
Yeah.
I mean, with the black, it's kind of like
It's a little Germany.
it starts
It's
a
a little
little.
Germany.
It seems a little dominant, like we're asserting our dominance, but
Yeah.
we kind
It's
of
okay.
took that over. Anyways,
I don't like the Japanese flag all that much.
the Japanese flag, I think,
It's
is
not really-
overrated.
Yeah. It's not my South Korean flag was solid.
Yeah, dude, that was a really good one.
Evan,
Mhm.
back to our even forefront, like original question,
Yeah.
right? These people, I want to point at each one, and then what time do you think they wake up in the morning? Okay,
Alright,
the
you
one
ready?
with the Coke bottle.
One with the Coke bottle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What time?
say she wakes up at. I'm gonna say 9.
9?
Yeah,
That's
9.
a solid vibe. I would
What
say
about
9
you?
o'clock.
What about you?
If I had to guess, I think she's a go-getter because she's got that Coke already, and it's
Yeah,
12:25. I'm gonna say she's been at least up since like 6 a.m. I think she's a 6 a.m. person.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
bet. All
And
right,
then
moving on.
the
This dude
guy,
right, he's fashionable.
dude,
He's good.
yeah,
He's
the
a
dude,
fashionable
okay,
guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What do you think?
I'm gonna say because it takes a long time to wake up
It does to get ready too.
to get ready, especially with braids like that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say. Fuck, I'm gonna say.
Nice one, Ev.
I'm gonna say 9. I'm gonna say 9.
My friend Ryan, our friend Ryan, also a very stylish guy. I think he gets up at 7, but lays in bed until like 8:30.
Yes.
That's my bet. That's my
Yes.
bet.
And then the next
I'm gonna
girl
say.
over, you go first for the next girl over.
She has nice hair. It takes a while. I feel like for girls too to do their hair. And
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say she wakes up at. I'm gonna give her a 7:45. Right, it stirs a little bit. Fully gets out of bed at 8.
Yeah.
That's my bet.
I'm gonna go an hour earlier and say 6:45 because she's a
6:45.
commuter. They're all commuters.
You know that. Oh, okay.
They're all commuters, and they have to catch a train here.
That's
or a bus
see,
here.
that changes things.
So,
that changes.
Yeah,
Things.
no, I will say for
Yeah.
all of them, they're definitely like 6.
Yeah,
6
that's
o'clock.
impressive. I think one of them has our thing up. I appreciate that. Got that loop. I like that guy. How about that? What do you think? What time do they get up?
I think he gets up because he's smart, and he found the podcast. I think
He did find the podcast.
He definitely got up. I'm talking 6 o'clock.
You talking 6 o'clock?
Yeah, he knows how to get
man's
up.
got a dog in him. I'm gonna say 3
You say
a.m.
3? Okay, next
Works
guy
out.
over.
He works out, right?
Yeah.
Then I think he does some stretching, right? Some nice stretches because he's like a smart dude. And then from there, I think he probably files his taxes.
Yeah.
Then he
files
catches the bus. From there, he'll probably solve like geopolitical conflicts, like the Afghan, Ukraine stuff.
In his
And
backpack.
by the time he gets to school, he's probably like done for the day. And then he's just
Mm.
here to get his like 3rd master's.
I think he's Spider-Man,
I've heard that.
low-key.
Yeah, honestly, I could see
In
that.
his backpack, he's got
Dude.
that Spider-Man thing, so he's like saving the world on the go.
Dog, I saw 8 Spider-Men the other day in New York, all crowded around. Do you think that breaks the illusion a little bit? Like,
Yeah,
if you're like a street actor. Yeah, but they weren't even doing that. They were just all there. Like, you could take a picture with any of the Spider-Men.
yeah, no.
Some looked like way better. I hope they show this to their parents. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I love those guys. All right, enough of you. Get out of here.
I'm joking.
That was an interesting thing that happened.
That was actually funny.
Yeah, that was good. We had a good time with them.
All right, back to the neopolitics of Germany.
Did you say Neo?
I'm joking.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was like the new ones because I think the old ones are. I really appreciated the time between. If I had to say my favorite, all right, who are you rooting for in World War II?
I was dead.
But do
But
you think when you're not alive yet, you're dead? Like, is
yes,
that
I
really?
was thinking about that last week. If you're not alive, bro, you're dead, right? Because if you're not alive after you live, you're dead.
Or
But if you didn't exist, then are you dead?
see, I was gonna say, is death like the opposite of life, or is it just the next stage of it? Think about that.
Next stage, because that makes no sense to be dead before you're alive.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I think it's like there's something before, right? Or maybe nothing.
Mm,
You're alive, and then I like to think life continues after death.
I think so. I think it does.
I think so. I don't know if it's like a heaven deal or like one of the other 82 possible options, but
Yeah,
I think that
mhm.
like you don't just cease,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I mean like religion and like the afterlife choice is like trying to diagnose like a cold. Oh, it could be flu.
It could be
Oh,
anything.
it could be COVID.
Yeah, back when they didn't know what
Yeah.
COVID was, they were just like, ah.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Ram, by the way. He's not feeling too well right now. I hope you feel better, Rammy. I'm gonna bring the camera back.
He's getting like the cold that's going around.
Is there a cold going on? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I just got over that. That
Oh,
was
really?
horrible.
You're like, oh, I still have actually.
Nah, but
What do you think is the worst type of illness? Like, would you rather your mind go or your body go? Like a physical one or a mental one?
dude, I was thinking about this the other day.
It's a hard question.
I'm gonna say mine because it's if you lose your memories first, and it not only affects you as a person, and you have no idea what's going on,
You
but
have no idea what's going
like it also affects your loved ones, and for your loved ones, that's scary. Like they don't remember the memories that you made with
on.
them,
Which is sad, yeah.
and you can't take those memories to the grave with you because you forgot.
Which is true.
And
which
I
is
feel
true.
like memories make a big thing in life.
I think it depends on what's like when I have to get the disease, right?
Yeah,
If my body starts shutting down now, I'd rather like my mind go. I feel right, you know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
Like, cause it's so young, and like
Mm.
maybe at some point, I feel like they could. I guess in the future they could also cure the body stuff. So maybe I would choose my body now and then mind when I'm like older, just because it's like
Yeah,
I
they
always
better
use my
find a
body
cure
anyway.
for dementia for real.
I know that would be fantastic.
If
Dude.
they do, that would be fire.
That would be, man.
Like,
I like that you're describing a cure for one of the most like sad illnesses in the entire world is fire. You're like, that'd be fire, man.
that'd be
It
cool.
would be. It would be like I want to say that stuff like that, right? Dementia, which is
Mhm.
really sad. You know, I don't know if there is a cure outside of just like the immortality type stuff. Like you just have to like your brain always has to be healthy
Yeah,
because at some point it'll deteriorate.
yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Like,
What if you could? What if you could like transfer brains? You know what I mean? Like a Get Out type deal. You know what I mean? But not for like
that'd be
race
scary.
related reasons.
Oh, only for race related reasons.
Oh, only for
Yeah,
what?
that's how you
What
get
a
insurance
terrible-
on it.
What other race would you want to be in?
I don't know. I'm already all of them.
Yeah, you're a lot, man. We were going
I
over this
would
before we got here.
low key. Have you ever wondered like, what if you instead of spawning in America, what if you spawned in like, what if you spawned in like China and just
Yeah.
see like how the like you can't say whatever you want.
Yeah, I would have a terrible time. I think it would be
Yeah,
bad.
it would be so bad.
But I mean, at least it'd be even worse if we were girls. Yeah,
Yes.
they don't appreciate women
Or
over there like
a
we do.
woman in Iran.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
no.
even you know, I'm not allowed in Iran.
Okay.
You know that?
Oh, it's because
Yeah. So fun story. I'm not sure I've ever told on a podcast before. My family was part of the old regime, right? As a matter of fact, I actually ran into somebody whose family was also part of that regime and got out. And even funner fact, I read a paper written by the girl whose father was overthrown by the regime that like my grandfather was a part of, and they kicked her out. So it was kind of funny. We got like a long line of tragedy there. But anyway,
that's horrible.
my parents, well, my dad escaped, and you know, during that escape, they were hunted down and they were trying to kill them. And because we escaped, they're still not really big fans of us. Deshnod is kind of just banned. You know what I mean? So my like uncles and my dad, my grandpa when he was still alive, and my grandma, they're all like actually banned, like face recognition. Like if you see this person,
Mm.
right? You know what I mean?
Jesus.
But I could probably get in if I changed my name because they don't know I exist.
Mm.
But if they see Deschanel on a passport, like that's
Yeah, they're
that's
gonna
raps.
say, come with me.
Yeah, no, you come here. It's not even the Iranian accent is so weird, dude. You ever heard it?
No, I never heard it.
I'm trying to like summon my best impression. This isn't racist because I'm Iranian. Okay,
Let's hear it.
people. So it's like I can only do like my dad when he's like complaining at me, when he's like yelling at me.
Yeah.
Nah, Karen again, what are you doing? It's kind of like that. Nah, I paid too much money for this. You know, stuff like that.
Okay.
But it's like a weird because that doesn't sound Middle Eastern.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But that's kind of how he talks. Love you, by the way, Dad. If you're watching, he's not watching this. He doesn't care about me. Didn't even need to preface that. Do your parents love you, Evan?
Yes.
That's nice. I think my parents love me, but how can you ever know, right?
Right.
Right? Well, if it's all just an act, you ever think about that, man?
What if they were just like, we accidentally had him, so we have to love him to
E-
make him feel good?
Exactly.
Because he's gonna know deep, like, deep down inside that he's not wanted.
He's not wanted.
I'm joking.
That's mad funny. Have you ever thought that all your friends might secretly hate you, Evan?
That is a theory.
That is a theory. Do you think it's a good theory? Do you think it holds weight?
At one point in my life, I thought that I was like a real person, and everybody around me, even my friends, were robots. I'm not joking.
How old were you when this theory was?
Like in 5th grade.
Okay, so I was really waiting for you to be like 19.
Oh no. Like 5th grade, I thought everybody around me was robots, and it could be possible. Like
And I assure you, I'm
could
not
be
a robot.
you could be a robot.
But what if
bro.
I'm just programmed to tell you that I'm not a robot?
I am not a robot.
Robot.
What is it? Circuit overload.
Circuit.
Overload.
Power source shutting down. I like talking to you, man. You've good ideas in that head of yours. What do you think should be done with international war criminals?
I feel like we shouldn't trade them for other people that are locked up.
But it's like Pokemon cards.
So
You wanna-
if it's like Pokemon cards, I think we should catch them all.
catch them all. Yeah, first off, catch all the war criminals.
Catch
yeah.
them all and maybe torture them.
Oh, wait, you done with your Pokemon? Wait, hold on.
I mean, that's what we did to that other guy.
Yeah, but listen, as I'm saying, I think they should be like Pokemon cards. I think we should battle them. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Battle them in Pokemon
casinos would
tournaments.
make a lot of money
They would make a lot
if
of
they
money.
had death rings.
Yeah. Well, it's just till you're knocked out. To be fair,
I
You know
mean,
what I mean.
it wouldn't be called death rings. It would be called the Coliseum.
Oh yeah, good name.
Because,
Good name.
Yeah,
Yeah, the pit. I could go with the pit.
yeah. It'd be like, Yusov, the Russian war criminal, versus a bear.
A bear. You went like medieval times. You're not even pitting them against other people. You were just like, whatever animal we call it, let's see what wins.
Yeah, no, against. It's like, Yusov, the Russian war criminal, versus
Two
like,
crocodiles.
Oh yeah, it's like in a pool full of like 50 piranhas. Who is gonna win?
Who wins? No, all right. Listen, I learned this fact off of Twitter. So this might not actually be true, but I heard back in the day, they said we're not gonna throw a tiger in the ring, right? Because it would be boring for spectators. The tiger wins every time. So either get upwards of 10 dudes, like 10 gladiators for one tiger, or just don't put in the tiger at all.
Yeah,
Isn't
no.
that crazy?
I mean, I would believe that because if it's just a 1v1, the
Oh,
tiger's
wins.
gonna win,
The
bro.
tiger wins every
Tiger's
time.
pouncing on you. He's out.
Oh, totally.
Like, I don't care if you're Hercules, yo. You're
Just
dying.
just like the swipe of the claws, you know what I mean? Because people
Yeah.
used to think lions were the big bads because they had like the huge like fur, like
Yeah,
really
they're
are.
intimidating.
They're intimidating. But tigers just mess you up, man.
I think they're just more agile than the lions.
I think they're more vicious too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're-
dude.
they're more elusive because they're in the forest too.
Yeah. This
Like-
was continue. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
I
to
mean,
cut you
like,
off.
no, I mean, like, lions are like in the field, like in the plains.
In the plane.
They don't have anywhere to hide behind trees because there is no
Yeah.
trees. But yeah.
It's just them and the
Yeah.
gazelles.
No, but what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you remind me of another question asked on a different podcast that we're gonna steal here. You're trapped in a mall for 24 hours.
Mhm.
You can pick one other thing to be trapped with: a silverback gorilla
Or
5. I think
the
it was like
black mambas?
yes, the black mambas.
That question.
Yes.
I will say the freaking black mambas, bro.
I mean, like Yeah, I think that's the most fair answer.
But if we're gonna be real, because I mean, for you it would be the mamas, but for me, I would say the gorilla.
Because you're built like that.
Because I would beat the gorillas. I would beat them up.
Yeah,
I'm
good
joking.
catch there.
Nah, but yeah, no, mamas all the way. Because what are they gonna do? Slither around on the floor trying to find you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna like if we're thinking about New London, Crystal Mall.
Crystal Mall, okay.
I am waiting in the elevator and I'm staying in there.
But what happens if the door opens and there's just 5 black mambas like right there at the entrance to the elevator?
Then I guess it's just fate, bro.
It's just you accept
It's
it.
just fate, and I'll just cut off all their heads, or I'll be like, boom, boom, like
and,
I'll
and
grab
use
2 of them.
those 2 to
I'll-
fight the others.
Yeah, 2 of them, and I'll just
Nunchuck them around. Evan, have you seen that video of the snake like jumping at the lady and the lady just catches it? Have you seen that? It's so cool, dude. And that's the kind of stuff like my toxic trait is thinking like, oh, I could do that if I had to. I could not do that, Evan. I want you like right now in this moment of clarity. I
yeah,
promise you, I fold every time to the black mambas.
yeah. No, I could never catch a snake reacting like that because you gotta have fast reactions. You gotta be like,
Oh yeah, dude, and you have to catch it at the right place or it still bites you. You have to catch it right at its neck.
I saw this video though of like a cat versus a snake,
Oh
and
yeah,
the cat was winning because the cats have faster reaction time
Yeah.
than a snake.
I believe that.
Because like the snake was like about to go for it, and the cat did
Yeah, just
like quickly.
yeah. No, I totally believe it. What if you could have an animal superpower? What would it be?
Dude, it would be cool to fly.
It would be cool to fly,
Like I wouldn't need to like.
but
go
where
to
would
the
your wings
airport.
go?
My butt. They're back.
You're just like hungover.
Yeah, I'm just like this, and its wings come out of my butt.
And
Going
it
like
just
this.
flaps around.
Actually, no. I would guess. I would say speed
Like
of
a cheetah.
like yeah, of a cheetah.
That's so fair.
Speed of a cheetah. Your legs going 80 or no, is it 60? I think
It's something really
60
fast,
miles
dude.
per hour.
Cheetahs are fast.
Like you could get from here all the way to like your dorm in like seconds.
I really thought you were just gonna be like that hallway. You're gonna be like you're from like right here to like right out there in a couple of seconds. Like Evan, I think you might be able to do that right now. I think you yourself have that speed in you.
No.
Do you have that dog in you?
No. Do you?
I certainly do not. If I did, I wouldn't be at Iona.
Yeah, I was about to say if I had that dog in me, I would be somewhere else.
I would be more successful than this right here.
I'll be paying for my mom's house.
Right. That is something I want to do one day. I want to buy my parents like a shore house.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
my parents are divorced, so that means I have to buy 2 houses.
you do.
I'm joking. I'm not buying them 2 houses. They can
I'm
they can
joking.
get their own stuff. Bro.
They can buy their own things. That's their fault for divorcing.
Yeah, for real.
Evan, do you think it's ever okay to cheat?
Depends on the circumstance. I guess it's not okay to cheat if you're in a healthy relationship. Like if there's nothing going on, but if there's domestic abuse and you've been trying to get out of this relationship, yes, it is okay. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, man.
No.
You wanna?
No,
Nah,
I'm just saying, like, because some people lock them in.
That
like
is true.
What do
It's
you
called
believe?
entrapment, I think.
What do you believe, bro?
I don't. I think that you just shouldn't cheat in general. That's like my big stance. I totally get where you're coming from in terms of like, oh, but there's like outlandish like circumstances where like
Yeah,
they're being like abused.
but like
But I think you
never.
gotta. Your main priority should not be finding love at that point. It's getting away from
Yes.
the abuser.
Oh yeah,
So
no,
that's like
100%.
that's my little.
Also,
But if we're talking about tests, you can cheat on any test. I don't care.
oh yeah, tests.
I think there's
yes.
no morally wrong thing about cheating. Like, in terms of tests.
Like you're
like
just
taking a
using
test.
your resources.
Yeah, no,
Isn't that what school's trying to teach you, to use your resources?
no. Like I get why they're like, no, you should try your best to learn this stuff. But when things impact like your future standing in life, I can't fault someone for being like, I don't think I know this. I'm just going to do my best to make sure that I like, you know what I mean? I get around it. And I don't blame them. I can't blame those people. Especially people who just like are not academically inclined, because that happens, dude. Some people are just not good at academics, no matter what you do,
Yeah.
no matter how hard they try, they're just not going to figure out like high-end math equations. So you know,
Yeah, no.
I accept that. And I think, hey, yeah, who are you hurting really?
They're just hurting themselves.
Yeah.
But then again, why
I
would
don't think
like,
it matters all much.
if anything, if I were a teacher and I see a person cheating, I'd be like, "Cool, you're getting a high grade, and it would make me look good as a teacher."
Yeah, right.
But
I would
no,
want to
but she
ask him
has the
like,
other way.
"Hey, dog, like, what do you want extra help?" Like, I'd go out of my way to try to be like, "Hey, so you're cheating. I don't think it's probably
Mm.
because like, I don't think there's any malicious thing to cheating. It's just either I don't want to try, right? Which is a different story, somewhat, right?
Yeah,
Like you just don't
100%.
want to do school,
Yeah.
and you try to solve that a different way, or two, hey, I felt unprepared for the test. I didn't think you were gonna like accommodate that. Like the test was
Mm.
today. I thought this is my only option, and it's like, well, that's sad. That's a
Yeah.
sad situation. Let me help you out of that situation as a teacher.
Uh-huh.
This is to say that if cheated on every single test,
No, but like if I see a kid cheating, like because I want to be a teacher someday, so if I see him cheating for the
yeah,
first time, I'm not gonna punish him.
yeah,
I'm not gonna show him a lesson. I'm gonna straight up say, I'm gonna pull him aside after class and be like, "Listen, I could tell you were cheating. I'm not gonna like take any points off your test, but this is a warning. But
yeah.
like if you
Get
need
better at
help,
cheating.
if you need help, like if you need a cheat sheet, just let me know. Like I'll let the class have a cheat sheet because
Mhm.
I feel like cheat sheets should be normalized, or
They
like
should
even
be.
a little postcard.
Yeah, just something for information you're really having trouble committing to memory.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, tests are meant to measure like how well you understand a subject,
Mm,
right? But all of that information is not necessarily pertinent. So long as you have like major things down, right? So long as you get the general concept of
exactly.
stuff, I feel like the specifics are a bit different. You know what I mean? And you can like, put
Mm,
things on cheat sheets, you can Google things if need be. Um that said, I think the only way to replace it is to start having physical like trial by combat as tests for everything, right?
yeah, I
In
feel
a
like
class
you
about
should fight
Shakespeare,
somebody.
fight Shakespeare. If you can beat Shakespeare in a fight, you know what I mean? What does it matter? You don't
Yeah,
gotta learn his
for real.
poems,
Yeah,
his plays,
he's a
whatever plays.
revolutionist, bro. He got poems.
Yeah. Yep.
He
He's got mad poems.
got so many
Um
poems.
yeah, man. This has been enlightening, man.
Hmm.
What
What
do
do
you
you
want to talk about?
what do you think about Shakespeare? Because some people think that Shakespeare was multiple people.
Oh, I have heard that. I think it's more so that he copied, right? There were like these plays existed in one form or another, and so he took them and like reformed them in his own image, which I can't like fully blame him for, and I don't think it's fair to try to defame him on something like you can't prove.
Exactly.
That said, I think Shakespeare has some bangers, but people overhype the man.
Yes, I believe they overhype him. I will say, it's like kind of like music. Like, oh, I love Beethoven. I love Bach. They only love him because it was like the first to
Yeah,
ever blow up.
you know,
And it, man,
he was probably gay. Shakespeare.
more to him, bro.
Yeah, what? Like, good on him, man. I think that there are like really solid plays that can be enjoyable.
Mhm.
At the same time, dog, like
Yeah, it was
you're gonna tell me the
old.
Tempest. That you ever read the Tempest?
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me that was like, oh, this is it. This is the good stuff. No,
Uh,
dude. Sometimes he misses.
mm.
Sometimes he misses.
There was also another one he made. It was like something about with a wife. I forgot what it was.
Macbeth.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
it was Macbeth, and then he had another one that was like something about a caged wife. I forgot what it was.
That's not Hamlet, is it? Because there's a prominent wife in that one too.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it might be the name of
Um.
it. But
Yeah.
anyways,
No, I just don't think he was all that good. Now, I feel like this raises the question: who are you taking in a fight, Edgar Allan Poe or Shakespeare? Who has those hands?
I feel like Edgar Allan Poe
That's
because
so fair. That's so fair.
what is it? We've grown more since like 2,000 years ago. So
Yeah,
he doesn't know what's coming.
yeah. I mean, I just think that like, do you think? Wait, I'm sorry. Do you think Shakespeare is 2,000 years ago?
I don't know when is it.
Promise you, it's not 2,000 years ago.
It's more than that, right?
I think you're missed. Like there's a whole digit you have off there. What do you think was 2,000 years ago, Evan?
Actually, wait. No, it was like it was during the Renaissance, right? When he
Yeah,
made
it
that.
was like 200. Yeah, it's not 2000. I think you were a digit off.
Wait, look it up.
Let's look it up.
Yeah,
I
look it
promise
up.
it's not 2000.
No, I know it's not 2000, but it's like it's a long
Uh,
time ago. It's a 300,
Shakespeare. I think it was probably the 1400s. 15. I was
15,
close. I said 14.
500.
So, you know,
So
roughly.
500.
Yeah. That's like, what was Poe?
Edward Allan Poe. Then
Yeah.
19.
It was pretty recent.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah,
18.
1809.
Ah,
Yeah. I thought it was more, don't worry. I thought it was more recent too.
yeah.
But wait, let's look at these guys. Hold on.
Yeah, no, not gonna lie. Edward Allan Poe.
I always picture him to be a little bigger.
Yeah, I don't.
Who are you taking?
In a fight, him or him.
Yeah.
I'm taking Shakespeare.
Shakespeare looks like he has that dog in him now. The more I look
Yeah,
at
no,
him,
Shakespeare looks like he can.
Shakespeare. Oh man, Poe, you're really letting me down here.
Oh, you're looking like a sad boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he like married his cousin. I'm not kidding.
Hey, it was legal back then.
Yeah, it was. Um,
Oh, did you hear about
what?
Benjamin Franklin and all the bodies they found under his house?
I believe that. I
You
believe
think he
that.
was
100% too.
he was a serial killer?
Oh, really? See, I didn't hear about that. I just know that. You want me to Google it?
Yes, bro. Google
Wow.
it, please. Look up bodies found under Benjamin Franklin's house. Oh, it's not typing.
Huh? Oh, thanks.
You're good. No, but I heard this and I was like, okay,
His house.
what is going on?
Let's look at him, man. All right. Why was Benjamin Franklin's basement filled with skeletons? For nearly 2 decades leading up to the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Franklin lived in London House, 36 Caravan Street, yeah, 666, Franklin, in 1998, Caravan. Over 1,200 pieces of bones were retrieved.
Yep.
Mind you, that's not bones, pieces of bones.
Yeah.
Remember more than a dozen bodies. Excuse me. Franklin was noted revolutionary, yada yada.
So did he just hide like the redcoats?
But it's definitely he was involved himself. We can't imagine that curious man that he was. He didn't sneak out and check out the proceedings once or twice. So they think there was the most plausible explanation is not mass murder, but anatomy school run by Franklin's young friend and protege William Hawson. An anatomy school? That's a little convenient.
But I will say they were like buried.
Yeah.
So why would you bury anatomy school like stuff?
I assume if they're to be believed and it wasn't anatomy school, because they probably couldn't preserve bodies very well then, they were like, all right,
Oh.
this thing's starting to reek, and they put it in the ground.
Yeah.
I don't
Very
know,
true.
man. I think it'd be way cooler if Benjamin Franklin was a serial killer. That'd have been interesting.
Yeah. Or he could have just hid like the redcoats
Oh, yeah.
like down there too.
They died.
Then like, yeah, so you're not going anywhere until you tell me what the king said.
All right, let's Benjamin Franklin versus Shakespeare. Now that we eliminated
Oh, I'm taking Benjamin Franklin just from the information I know.
I'm so bad at Are you a good speller, man?
Not really.
I'm terrible. I'm like that's honestly my like
I thought
biggest.
I thought the
right.
Benjamin, like the Jamin and Benjamin,
Yeah.
started with the G.
Really, that's so fair. The jamming, the Benjamin. I don't know, man. He's looking kind of frail. I think I
Look
still
up
gotta go with my
young.
boy Shakespeare.
Look up young Benjamin Franklin. I want to see what that.
Benjamin Franklin. Nah, I still gotta take my boy Shakespeare. This guy's not doing it. This guy looks a little better, but Shakespeare's got. Look at this. Look at his face. He's got that dog in him.
Yeah, no.
Look at how undisturbed those eyes are.
Dude, he does look like a killer.
He does, man. Wow. I feel like we underestimated Shakespeare on this podcast.
He definitely did.
Man,
what a shame.
I know, honestly, he deserved better. Maybe he didn't have any misses. Maybe he was all just bangers.
Yeah, maybe I will say Macbeth is my favorite piece from him.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm trying to think. Macbeth is really funny too sometimes. Hamlet's meh. What else did I read? I read The Tempest. I gotta look up all the Shakespeare things because I'm like blanking.
Yeah, I was about to say.
All the different Shakespeare plays. I can only remember the ones I like already named. Let's see. All. Complete list of Shakespeare's works. Let's see. The Henry stuff, Richard, Conyers, Titus. No, didn't read any of that. Oh, Romeo and Juliet. I forgot about Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah,
Nobody likes Romeo and Juliet.
that's okay.
A Midsummer's Night Dream.
Oh,
Yeah.
Midsummer's Night Dream. Yeah. Hamlet.
Julius Caesar. I forgot you wrote Julius Caesar. Hamlet. I've heard about it. Oh, Othello. I know Othello. Othello's not bad, I guess.
Actually, never read that one.
Really?
Yeah, I never had to.
Yeah. Let me see. A lot of people credit because they're not sure about these other ones, like when they were written.
Yeah.
The Tempest as the last one. I think I read A Winter's Tale too. Is Macbeth really the best one? Man peaked. Man peaked. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Now I feel like we got to go to other like people. Who are you taking? William Shakespeare or you know what Akira Toriyama looks like?
No.
This is a guy that made Dragon Ball. Toriyama. He made Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, no, I know him.
Who are you taking?
Didn't he pass away?
No, he's still alive.
Okay, good.
He's chilling. Who do you have?
He looks like a really nice guy.
Yeah, so I just gotta take Shakespeare still.
Yeah, it's still Shakespeare.
Who can beat Shakespeare? We can't end this podcast.
No, I know who
Shakespeare.
can.
Who?
Look up Mozart.
Really? Is Mozart gonna surprise me? Oh, he's got that dog in him.
Or Beethoven. Actually, yeah, look up Beethoven instead. Yeah, Beethoven I think is crazier. Yeah.
I don't know how to spell Beethoven.
Batoven.
Wait, Bato.
Ven.
Ven. Beethoven. Oh, I'll eliminate this part. Yeah.
Look how crazy
Wow.
this dude looks. Yeah,
he is. Cool.
He's got that dog in him.
He's cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be a good. I would pay to watch William Shakespeare. And what's Beethoven's first name again? Ludwig von Beethoven. Wow.
Ludwig.
That's not funny. Nah, this guy's got it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he looks scary.
You know, he was was it him or Mozart that was the cat boy?
Wait, what cat? Like the
No, the cat, like one of them. I can't remember if it was Mozart or Beethoven, but one of them liked to pretend to be a cat to mess with people.
It must have been him, bro. He's crazy.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, no, he was crazy. Like he had like a thing in his ear because he was going deaf.
I do know that. Catboy. I just want to see. Let me Google like the actual question.
Yeah.
To be a cat. It was Mozart.
Oh, it was Mozart?
Mozart apparently liked to imitate cats.
Oh, damn.
Isn't
I
that
didn't
funny?
know that.
Yeah. That's funny.
What about Sebastian Bach? Johann Sebastian Bach.
How do you spell Johann?
Just look at Bach.
Yeah,
Bach.
Yeah. Bach.
Music.
This guy. Kind of crazy.
Looks fat.
Oh, Johann's way easier to spell than I thought. Yeah. I don't know why I overcomplicated it in my mind.
In my head, I must have dyslexia because I was thinking of J-O like dash Han.
Yeah, right. Something weird like that. Yeah. Sebastian Bach.
When was he born? 18s.
Birthday.
Oh, 16.
I didn't even see it there. Yeah, 1685.
Okay, wow. So this was like 100 years. This was 100 years after Shakespeare.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That is indeed.
That's kind of
like.
That's kind of like
time limit. Yeah. No, we have 2 minutes.
That's kind of like if you think about it, like in retrospect.
Yeah.
That's us and like World War II.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think you would have survived World War II?
no, because they would have put me on the front lines. I'm being so
I
serious.
forgot about it, yeah, that's funny. Hey man,
Because
think about it like this though.
D-Day, I would not want to be a part of that.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
No,
I wrote a really bad report about that, and
it's just dumb.
what D-Day? That's
D-Day
my day
was.
though. That's my day. I was born on June 6th.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
geez.
I ain't gonna listen to any D-Day slander.
Because it's bad.
Nah, dude, it's great.
They just ran people out of German fortress and said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be so fun. You're gonna get over there and you just run to that thing."
I just run.
And they just got obliterated.
Nah, but we won though. It worked. We overwhelmed them.
Yeah, overwhelmed them. But do you know what we
That
should have
was-
done?
What?
We had airplanes back then, bro. Why didn't we just like?
There were airplanes. They were flying like over France or something. Like they were doing other stuff.
I was about to say, well, why wouldn't we just bomb it?
Fun fact: this is, I think, actually a really cool thing. The plans for D-Day were almost leaked because somebody left a window open, and the papers that were detailing how they're going to do D-Day flew out, and they recovered all of them except for one that was handed over by like a man. And they're like, "Did you read this?" Dude didn't know how to read. Isn't that funny,
Bro?
It could have been
And they didn't even know what they were gonna do. Like they got onto the boat and did not know what was gonna happen. Like at all.
they knew they were gonna like have to sprint. They probably just didn't expect it to be that bad.
Yeah. Do you know what I would do?
Is this There's something ship.
Confederate
sunk-
sailors?
No. Um, it was during World War II. Texas fired the first American shots of an escorting merchant ship. It was one of them. Their cannons could not reach, right? And so what they did was they sunk the back half of their ship,
So
right?
it could.
So they arched the cannons so they could continue to reach. They intentionally sunk the back half, and that's like kind of the coolest move I've ever seen in my
No,
entire
that's
life. Don't you think
smart.
so
That's
I think
smart.
that's awesome.
It's a waste of money, but it's smart.
Yeah. No, man, hey, they won. I think.
Yeah.
I have no proof of that, but in my heart they won. So hey, anything for that dub? Do you have any final remarks? As people wait outside impatiently. I run this club. I could bar them straight up right now. I'll cancel the podcast. I don't think I won't.
I just want to say thank you for listening to our Afghanistan or international relations of Afghanistan and Ukrainian.
Christopher Nealon says, I don't see what Shakespeare has to do with the inner politics of Afghanistan. That seems like a you problem, man.
Did you not know that the president of Afghanistan is actually Shakespeare? So.
Yeah, he's a reincarnation. They just don't get it. They're just not.
They just don't. Okay.
Ridiculous.
It's fine. They came in late. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly that. They weren't listening to the full thing. That was funny.